Kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Second down, McKinnon. Oh, what a juke into space. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. 75 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So that run there, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. They'll try and run it in with Burton. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mike Burton, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards, and it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Taken in at the 3. Here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the Red Rifle. From TCU, it's Andy Dalton.
I love his football IQ. I love his ability to have people rally around him. And as he likes to remind me all the time when I get ready to call one of his games, I can run it a little bit too. A nice presence to have on your team.
They go play action. Winston. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down. Andy Dalton. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 37-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll take this down to the 33.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Dalton. Pass complete. Finds Thomas going across the middle. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong... response.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Dalton operating in the red zone now. Dancing to his left. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defense.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Saints respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now Mahomes. He finds McKinnon, complete. And some room to run now. And they'll work this down inside the 30. 7-7, our score after 1. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Gets this ball to his running back, Jerick McKinnon. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. We'll see Kelsey in the slot to the left. And again, it's Mahomes. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it culminates in a Travis Kelce touchdown. Taken in at the 3. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. And just not quite enough gas in the tank. Down to the 4-yard line, but still a sensational effort.
All praises for a tremendous return, but how about the guys that never gave up on the play, refused to let him get into the end zone, and tracked him down before he got there and made the tackle? A lot of pride exhibited by guys on special teams.
So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Kamara going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. On 2nd and goal, Dalton. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Saints are extra point away from evening this one. Those slants only happen so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it's a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Dennis Allen going to go for 2 here. He's leaving his offense out on the field. Here's Dalton to throw for. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So they like to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Jerick McKinnon making his way back onto the field. He's toppled the century mark already, receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground, because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half for football. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. They need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He's got a man, complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one goes for 36 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Mahomes' throw complete to his tight end, Kelsey. And in for the Chiefs' touchdown. Travis Kelsey with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs have retaken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make this a 6-point game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it culminates in a Travis Kelsey touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Here's Dalton. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Dalton now to pass. Alvin Kamara reeling it in on back-to-back plays. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This will be Dalton again. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Play fake. Here's Dalton. That one complete downfield to Johnson. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on first and goal.
Second down and goal. Dalton. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Travis Landry. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. These two teams in this first half have been fun back and forth, back and forth. That's smart fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. Lutz with the extra point. And that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's Jarvis Landry who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've reached... All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down. A give to Kamara running right. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Dalton. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as he'll go for 2. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Dalton right back on the horse after the pick 6. He completes it to Olave. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in the play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Play action now, Dalton. And that is caught downfield by Thomas. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Andy Dalton with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. And the Saints have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody. But those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. That defense just has to hate those guys.
This just drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
Dennis Allen going to go for 2 here. He's leaving his offense out on the field. They'll try and throw for it to the end zone, but it's incomplete. And in the 3rd quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2. Right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the ball there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. And they'll come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Getting set to go again, Andy Dalton marches back onto the field. He really continues to pick apart this defense. Last drive, perfect, and it culminated in his 3rd touchdown touchdown pass.
As long as we've been doing this, how many times has a player in this type of a zone described the game as really slowed down?
Yep.
So right now, instead of warp speed, it's
snail's pace.
Snail's pace for him, and he can do whatever he wants. Feels like he has all the time in the world to throw the ball, and his offensive line has been giving him that.
He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And Dalton to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Dalton sets up play action. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back now here live in New Orleans. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. From midfield here, Dalton. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach, he's in big trouble.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. They look to throw on 3rd with Dalton. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And able to work his way down to the 16. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints are able to build on their 4th quarter lead. So an important drive for them. But momentum, Charles, definitely in their favor now.
I like the play you just made. They're not wrong yet. A 1-point game, and if you kick the extra point, make it an 8-point game. Only 1 score, but you're right. Momentum definitely in their favor right now.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. That's caught at the 1.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Mahomes now on 1st down. He finds McKinnon, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Mahomes will throw. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Mahomes to throw it. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints have just about sewn up this football game. Boy, the coverage there airtight as he comes away with the interception.
Love that observation there because they were taking a shot at the end zone, but you're right about the coverage. Absolutely tremendous. And this they can clip for a training tape. Staying with him down the field, locates the football in the air, and comes away with the interception.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. On 2nd down, Kamara. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just over 1 minute to go in the game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Dalton down to a knee, and that'll be all she wrote. Here comes the Saints punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here comes Tony on the return.